You've clicked on this video because you probably most likely want to have kids within the near or just any time in the future. And you've probably never thought about the fact that you might not be able to. You just thought, oh, everyone else has kids, so I'll easily be able to have kids. I'm not going to be infertile, I'm healthy enough. Well, first of all, you better be healthy enough for your future wife that wants to have kids or whatever, for your future self that wants to have kids. If you're not healthy enough, if you're fat, lazy, then even if you do have kids and you can't play with them because you're too fat and unhealthy and unfit, you're just out of breath when they're running away from you. First of all, that's a disservice to yourself, your kid, and your family. So that's the first thing. If you can have kids, make sure you can actually play with them and actually be a good parent. But the more important thing is you might not even be able to have kids. I make testosterone videos because of this one crisis. Testosterone is going down by 1% every single year for the past like 40 years. And when testosterone goes so low, then your sperm count goes so low, meaning you could be infertile. So the less testosterone you have, the more chance you have of being infertile, which means you cannot have kids. This is why I tell you how to increase your testosterone, how important it is for all the benefits like more motivation, more energy, more drive, more discipline, more confidence, but also it prevents you from being infertile. So if you increase your testosterone, then this will probably not happen to you and you'll be able to have healthy kids. But if you don't listen to this advice, keep eating seed oils, pizzas, not getting enough sunlight, not sleeping well, drinking alcohol, smoking, then it's your fault if you can't have kids. That's it. You can't blame anyone else. So increase your testosterone so that you can actually have kids and you can be healthier for them. So it's 2 in 1. If you increase your testosterone, then your energy goes up, your happiness goes up, your body fat goes down, your muscle mass goes up. So that's going to help your kids when they're actually here. And also increasing testosterone will increase your chance of being fertile so you can actually have kids. So you can't just have kids like that. You've got to earn it. You've got to actually make yourself healthy enough to be fertile and prevent yourself from not being able to have kids, because I imagine that's one of the worst things possible. I don't know, I've not tried, but yeah. Increase your testosterone so that this can happen to you. Do it naturally. Do not be taking steroids or don't be taking testosterone like injections and that shit. Do it naturally, and here are 3 things you can do. Number 1 is boring, but sleeping more. Sleeping is produced mostly when you're asleep, so the more sleep you get, the more testosterone that is produced. If you sleep 5 hours a night compared to someone who sleeps 8 hours a night, your testosterone could be halved, literally just from 1 night of sleep. Vice versa, if you sleep 5 hours a night and you sleep 8 hours a night, the next night, your testosterone could double. So sleep is very important for testosterone. The next thing you should do is eat more red meat. Red meat is the most nutrient-dense food on the planet with zinc, magnesium, loads of nutrients. Look them up. It's the most nutrient-dense food on the planet. So you want bacon if you can't afford steak every day, but ideally steak, beef mince, all of that, amazing for you. And that also has a lot of fat, which is good for you, and you need fat to increase and produce testosterone. Fat is not bad for you. Fat from fried food is bad for you, of course, but the good, healthy, essential fats from red meat, for example, and butter, which you should be cooking it in, are very good for your health and your testosterone. So that's another thing you can do. And the third thing you can do is reduce your cortisol, reduce your stress levels, because when your cortisol is high, when you're very stressed out, your testosterone goes down. You may have heard this before. So number 1, just switch your mindset from actively choosing to be stressed out situations to just not caring. Of course, if your family member dies, you should care, but if it's minor things, just if someone calls you a name, just, oh well, cool. So you're not going to get stressed about it and you're not going to think about it. Another thing you can do for stress is meditate. This is when you focus on your breath for about 5-10 minutes a day, and this definitely helps to calm you down and reduce your cortisol and increase your testosterone. So those are 3 things you can do for your testosterone so that you can actually have kids. If you want to pretty much guarantee that you are fertile and able to have kids, then check out my testosterone course if you're interested, where I have put it in a simple format, how to skyrocket your testosterone, triple or double it. And I've put so many hours of research into it, which has helped for me. So if you're interested, check it out. It's never going to be this cheap. So yeah, hopefully this helped and hopefully you are able to have kids now.